As I lay myself down to sleep, I think about lots of things, all the secrets that you keep if you ever take off your ring. How can I get extra cash if I can somehow find the time? They say nice guys finish last, and I try to figure out why. I've tried counting sheep, but they just break through the fence. You think I'd be tired, but it just doesn't make sense. Start thinking about politics, but I know it don't mean shit. Play solitaire on my phone till it stopped letting me win. If I'd just gone bed early, wouldn't be here laying awake. I stress so much, honestly, I think I'd drive myself insane. I've tried counting sheep, they just break through the fence. You think I'd be tired, it just doesn't make sense. I've tried counting sheep, they just break through the fence. You think I'd be tired, it just doesn't make sense. I flip myself side to side, attempt to find a comfortable spot. But no matter how I try, all that squirming is for naught. Once in a while I'll break a sweat, worried about the next day. I calculate how much sleep I'll get if I could just find a way. I've tried counting sheep, they just break through the fence. You'd think I'd be tired, but it just doesn't make sense. TK365 tonight is episode 189. It took 189 days for me to break out this beautiful semi-hollow body Gibson custom shop guitar. Got to get this cleaned up and start working the bugs out. Have a show that I need to play this instrument with coming up in a couple of weeks. In 13 days, I guess, it'll be 12 days by the time you watch this. The Matt Bennett Blues Band is playing in the Western Pennsylvania Blues Challenge down in Pittsburgh. This is kind of the guitar that I want to take because I'm sure that every other white boy blues guitar player that's there is going to have a Stratocaster, and I know that I've got two and I use them quite a lot, but I feel like this is a guitar that might be a little bit more powerful, something a little bit different. So got to work the bugs out and make sure I get the intonations and stuff set up properly. That being said, it's also late and I wanted to have electric guitar on this. I kind of wanted to get this done a little earlier because I feel like this has this great chance for this to be like a guitar solo tune. As I was playing it, I was like, why does this sound so familiar? And it's obviously not the same chord progression by any means, but I was like, oh, this sounds like Old Love by Eric Clapton. It's not the same song by any means, but I was like, oh man, this would have a great guitar solo in it somewhere if I could write it out. So maybe someday I'll make more of this one. Who knows? Haven't come up with a title yet, but I will by the time I post it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Just a song about insomnia, basically, which kicks in every once in a while. Sometimes I drink too much soda for too late in the night, or have too much stress going on about something that happens the next day, and no matter what I do, can't sleep. Luckily, it doesn't happen as much as it used to. But that's what this tune's about. I hope you like it. I've said that twice. This is TK365, a series in which I'm attempting to write an original song for an entire year. This is 189 days, so we're over the 6-month hump, and got a long way to go. So I'm trying to write a new song every day, and which has been fun. It's really stretching me out. I mean, this is not something, I don't even think this would be something I would be writing normally. So I just like that it's really bringing out some interesting stories about my strange brain, and forcing myself to push into different chord progressions, thinking about how I write and how it's influenced by things I listen to. This especially, like, I honestly didn't even think it sounded like that Clapton tune until after I had written the third verse. I'm like, oh my gosh, this sounds just the same, the way that it sounds. Sounds like the Eric Clapton song. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. It's third time, so now it's time to go. Take it easy.